And then everything's going to go to shit.
Hey, real quick, question for you guys, completely unrelated to this game.
What up?
Oh, I have the opportunity to. I'll be joining a new game on Sundays, and the character I'm starting out is level 15. Now, I gave three different ideals for a character, and they liked two of them, and they said I could choose between the two of them, and I liked all three of them, so I have no idea which between these two. So level 15, Tiefling or not Tiefling, but Tabaxi Kinsei Monk.
Yes, that's
Or,
it. That's it. That's the one.
or listen, just listen, hold on. Or level 15, Halfling, uh, Totem Barbarian.
No, the monk. The tabaxi. Do it.
Yeah, Totem Barbarian's so played out.
Hey, it was either Totem or Zealot, and basically never die.
Zealot all the time.
Zealots are
Zealots
pretty
are-
awesome, but that
Zealots are
depends. That depends on your group. Like, is there a dedicated healer? I don't even know.
What was the comp? What's the rest of the comp?
Okay, all right. The rest of the group, I can only think of three of them. One is like a paladin sorcerer. The other one's like a
That's called a Sorkadin.
Yeah, or a hexadin, depending on what type of oh no, that'd be a warlock paladin. Regardless, and the other one is like a sorcerer or something else. I want to say sorcerer or bard, and then there's a straight fighter. And I think there's one more, but I don't remember.
Oh wait a minute! You guys are melee heavy.
Yeah, man. You need to play a ranged character. What's your Kensai weapon? Longbow?
Well, Kensai, you get to choose one melee, one ranged, and then at the level I'm at, I think I'll have like two, maybe three more Kensai weapons.
Yeah, I will go with the longbow or
Yeah.
the hand crossbow or something like that. Get crossbow expert.
Yep.
Well,
I second
the
that.
funny thing is, I have the level 15 Tabaxi already rolled on D&D Beyond just to see what it was like. I have a base movement speed of 65.
Yeah.
Yep. Monks are stupid.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, man. Tabaxi monks are fucking pretty fun, and monks are versatile. Monks is like super versatile. You see what I do? I'm pile driving
I
vampires.
think you can. I have to look this up, but you might be able to stunning strike on a ranged attack.
I don't think so. But I picked up, for either one of them, doesn't matter which one, I'll have the mobile feat. So I literally will be running in, popping someone, running to the next person, popping them, running out of melee range, and not taking any attacks of opportunity the whole time.
That's Drunken Master.
Yeah, never mind. That's melee. Stunning strike's only on melee attacks.
And the barbarian, going through all the totem things, one of the regular things is like I can take a bonus attack that if I hit, it knocks the person prone. It's kind of like, oh my god, what could decisions?
Well, the totem. Remember, with the totem barbarian, you don't have to choose the same totem every time. You could be like 3rd level bear, and then you could do like 6th level tiger, and then I think you get one more, and you could like
Yeah.
You could
I picked it's like bear, tiger, and then I want to say wolf, not wolf, might be bear, tiger, tiger. Is what I looked at.
Elk, eagle.
Nah, eagle, no, nah.
Take the elk.
That's
Oh
an
yeah,
old-
so we can all move
The
faster.
one later on is pretty deep. You just fucking jump like
I don't know.
like you fly for
I
a
don't know.
turn.
If you're not gonna go with a
Yeah,
monk,
but if you don't end your turn on the ground though, you fall.
why don't you play
Yeah,
a
so you
cleric?
can like jump. You can King Kong like jump onto buildings and shit. I don't know. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I can't decide which one. And I figured I'd ask somebody.
Switch it up and just go a battle
Go to
master
cleric.
archer.
No. I only have the two choices.
Oh right, okay.
What was the third option that they said no to?
Gith wizard,
Really?
and it was either going to be divination or enchantment.
Why the hell did they say no to the wizard?
Yeah, why would you say no to a divination
Gith wizard?
Come on, now.
A Gith wizard is beast. That is just OP. I mean, medium armor proficiencies, great sword, long sword proficiencies. I just misty step in, beat the fuck out of people, spray them with spells, misty step out.
I don't know about that. Like wizards are wizards. They shouldn't be running in. You know, I played a blade master or a blade singer for a little bit. You know, and I mean they're fun, but a fighter is a
Blade
fighter and a
singers are
wizard is a
fun.
wizard. You know.
But see, I
Like-
use animate dead, and I use them to give myself advantage on melee as a gift. A gift can melee with the. They don't even have to be a blade singer.
Yeah, we went up a couple of gifts in this campaign. I think.
Blade singers are cool until you get crit, and then you don't have enough hit. You don't have enough health to survive the
Yeah, the
crit.
glass
No matter-
cannons. Yeah, wizards are wizards. I don't know. I'd go with the Kensei, however it's pronounced.
Okay, that's the
Tabaxi's
way I'll
also
be
my
going.
favorite race, so I'm kind of biased towards that. So.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to hijack it like that.
It's all right. Talking about character creation is one of the best things to do. Okay, so man, it feels like it's been a lot more than a week that's gone by.
It does.
Let's see. All last session, you guys slowly cleared out this area. You found a kind of a throne up on the middle here by these bodies. You found a statue somewhere over here with a pool of blood and shit like that. We'll just do a quick recap because not a lot happened. Because most of the time was hunting down vampires. When we left off, you just killed and found the last one. Did a check to make sure there was nothing left. You didn't hear any movement or anything like that, and you guys were starting to pile bodies up over here, and that's it.
So you said this was mainly. It wasn't like magical darkness. It was more like mist and fog or something.
Combination.
Okay. And the opening it's open, right? The door, the hatch, whatever.
Everything's open. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, we remember we put pitons in the rail in the track
Right.
so it couldn't close.
Can one of you spellcasters like maybe take wind and blow the mist away? Is that something you can do?
I don't know if I want those spells. Let me check. Nothing that I can do at the moment.
I could summon some more eagles and see if they can, like, I don't know, whip up the wind.
What about the
I
element?
can blow really, really hard, but I don't think it's gonna work the way you think it's gonna work.
Aldous, you know how you create you call the little fire dwarf? Can you create like a little wind thing? Can you summon maybe one? I don't know if that's worth it. Never mind. We'll figure it out. Can we move around, Tyler? Like freely?
Well, that probably wouldn't work, but
Okay.
Whirlwind?
yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, if you want to make a mist tornado. But you guys, from the top, you guys saw the mist come out, but it didn't like spread out up top. It kind of stopped because of the sunlight. So it may not be.
Oh wait, could that mist be like these vampires or something?
You guys get a sense that it might not be, just mist.
Once a day, as a furball for free, without using a spell slot, I can cast Detect Magic.
You can.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to walk around, especially inspecting that throne and the pool of blood and the statue. So I would like to do that. I will send it into the. I think it's a 30-foot radius, 10 minutes, concentration, and I detect all magic.
Yeah. The throne, no, but you're getting you get some shit from the statue.
Do I get a school?
Well, if you want a school, yeah. Let's see, what would there'd be some bank ass magic and some evocation and let's see, what else would there be? Maybe transmutation. Maybe some conjuration. I don't know. I know darkness is an evocation spell, so that's your answer.
I'm gonna, as I'm walking the perimeter, I'm gonna do my tapping with my spear, looking for any, secret passages or whatever.
Roll me investigation, Jit.
First roll of the night.
First roll.
Do I think that the darkness in here could be alleviated? If I have Dispel Magic prepared today, could I dispel it, or do I think I could dispel it? Is it magical? Is it showing up on my Detect Magic?
Yeah, there's a source of magic from the statue. Do you think you might be able to try to dispel it anyway?
Alright. I'm gonna let Olvas and whoever's close by know that I'm gonna try something.
All right. Go ahead, my friend.
Oh,
And
this is a hella
cast
spell.
it at, I'm gonna cast it at. I guess I'll just cast it at 3rd level,
Did you?
and if I have to roll, I have to roll.
Ooh, I got a big 11.
Spell magic. Let's see. You guys didn't cast anything above level 2 for light spells, right? You just have continual flame.
Yes.
I could cast Endlight if we took a nap or we took a long rest.
No, I was
and-
just asking.
Okay.
Just for level 3, so you can do 3 lower.
Ooh,
Nice. So that works.
Dang.
sweet. All right, cool. All right, can we gather all the bodies in the middle?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Dispels the darkness and the mist, but that pooling blood thing going on is not affected.
Alright.
You gather it might be a separate source of magic or something.
Sure.
Mizion, you want to help me look through these
I go,
bodies?
I look at Olvas. I go, hey, it worked.
Help you do what?
Help me search these bodies before we destroy them. Please.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll help you, actually. I don't know. What's your investigation mod? I got a +3.
Mine's 4. You can help me.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, roll it.
You critted on that dagger, but
I don't even remember clicking that. I looked up. I said, "Hey, I got a wait a minute, dagger. Where the hell did I hit that?"
yeah, you guys find personal effects on these things. Nothing major. Probably like 50 gold combined for like a lot of them. Everything that you can pull out points to these vampires being part of with the investigation, the expedition. Rest of them, maybe.
So these people were just helping. They were just helpers or whatever. They were just part of that movement.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
And now that it's light, you can see kind of like they have dirt and grime and stuff on them, like they were digging, and they didn't have anything really of protection. Maybe like a couple daggers here and there, but they looked like they were just workers and stuff like that.
All right. Can anybody speak with the dead?
Hello, dead people? I don't think it's working.
Oh, I was going to ask what they said. All right. Well, I mean, what do you think? Should we bring these bodies back to the village, or should we just burn them? What do you think? Maybe these people have family.
Mm.
I don't recall when we were in the village. Did you hear any stories of people gone missing?
I don't remember talking to anybody about that.
I don't
It
think-
seems like a lot of work to drag these bodies back to the village. I mean, this is a lot of bodies.
It is. It is a lot of bodies. I mean, but these people, they have family somewhere.
Well, what if these are all the family right here? Maybe it's a whole family right here.
It's a possibility. Are there any? Is there anything that would? I mean, are they all the same race at least? Are they all like human? Are their features similar, or can we tell that these are obviously different people?
There's some like elves, half elves mixed in. You have the journal from Bolivar, so
Okay.
you gather that this was the team.
All right. Do I know?
Do they have any? Go ahead.
Could I recall any lore maybe about vampires, about them possibly coming back, or?
Yeah, roll me a history check.
Okay. You want to know what I'm not good at?
This stuff.
Ooh, 19. I don't know why I'm rolling with advantage, but 19. Let me take that off.
It's not from what you know of vampires, more like story, bedtime stories and stuff like that. Actually seen or fought one until today. So you do know like the rumors of running water and sunlight sensitivity and a stake through the heart and some of the other rumors of not being able to enter homes, and some people say garlic, which may not be true. Stuff like that.
All right. Is there sunlight reaching the floor anywhere, like by the entrance or anything like that?
No. If you, Maddie would recall the vampire climbing up and saying it burns and falling back down.
Right. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna grab the smallest one, the thinnest one, whichever, the lightest one. Throw it on my shoulder, and then I'm gonna climb up to the hatch and get into the sunlight. Let me know if
All right.
anything happens.
Go ahead. Dylan.
While Maddie's doing that, are these boxes that we see around the throne actually on the map, or is this just an artistic flourish?
No, that's looks like the expedition, the gear. It was like pickaxes and shovels and stuff in there. It looks like that was they brought some stuff down to kind of
Are there any personal effects on these corpses that would, kind of give any inclination to possibly their past lives before they became whatever they are that eventually died? I'm guessing we're just going to call them vampires. So, like, I guess not photos, but trinkets. Like, are any of them wearing like wedding rings or have lockets or something that would indicate that they still had some, for lack of a better word, humanity left?
Yeah, there's various things to, you know, mean that they were people once, wedding rings or anything like that. They don't have a passport. Nobody went to Tahiti or anything, but they have no discernible, you know, way of identification besides, getting somebody to do facial recognition. Maybe having the High Chronicler, uh, because it was his team that out here might be able to identify the bodies, and then go from there.
Instead of taking all these bodies back to town, we could just bring the High Chronicler here to look at them, and before we burn them, if that's what you guys want to do.
I mean, he sent us here to take care of this problem for him.
What? Anything happened when I hit the sunlight?
Probably
Yeah.
because he's busy doing other things. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So when the you climb up the ladder and start reaching where the sunlight is, you can start seeing the skin kind of react.
Really?
It's not as bad as, you probably could, since it's not living anymore. It's fresh dead, so there might be some remaining, lingering effect. But you figure that you could probably move the bodies out, even if you need to throw a canvas over them or something. You probably can move them safely.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, once I see it start cooking, I'll quickly, like fireman slide down type shit and bring the body back. Like, okay, if we are going to transport these, then we need to cover them because the sun is cooking them. Or if you want to get rid of them, then let me know and we could just bring them outside. But the thing, I think that they might come back eventually if we're down here. I'm not sure.
It seems like two different ways of burning them have presented themselves. We got all these torches, we can set them on fire, or we can just take them outside and they'll eventually burn up in the sun.
Ivelios would like to look over, before we destroy the bodies, Ivelios would like to look over them to see if he can determine how they contracted this illness that they appear to have, or whatever their issue is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
How deep is this pool of blood?
Are you gonna find out?
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump in it, but
You're gonna stick your hand in it?
no.
You're gonna
No,
stick oh damn. Do you have a quarterstaff, right, or something like that?
Yeah, that, or I'll just grab a shovel out of one of those boxes real quick and.
It's probably, it's not very deep, like a foot or two.
If I move my stick around or whatever, can I does it hit anything in there or?
It's just a box. You hit you hit ground. Not ground, but you hit a bottom, four sides. There's no body or anything in there, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, I don't know if it was jewelry or anything. Nothing.
Nope.
But I will take out a glass bottle and take some. Take some
Alright.
blood.
Always, that's not tomato juice, right?
No, but I might need this later for a spill. Or research.
Um,
Summoning demons.
so
And get you access into the library back in town and do all that type of research you want.
there's no discernible like puncture wounds or anything on these bodies, Avelios.
So I can't seem to tell how they contracted. There's not like a
Yeah.
weird rash somewhere. I mean, that was a 25 natural 20.
I'm
That's all I get. I don't get anything else.
There's no like there's no puncture marks. I mean, you move some grime and stuff away. Their hands are bloody. Maybe. Well, there's a couple that might have puncture marks around their neck area, but not all of them. So do with that what you will. Sorry, I'm whispering and trying to talk at the same time.
I'll call while I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna call Chief down real quick
Mm-hmm.
to watch over. Well, not watch over me, but he's gonna be experimenting something.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
After I
you see Owl just comes zooming down the shaft and over to Olvis.
am I done doing what I was doing just a second ago?
Just roll me a just a general dexterity check real quick, just to make sure that you don't accidentally slip or anything.
11.
Oh, that's good enough. Your hands are shaking. You're trying not to touch the red pool beneath you. And you get half a vial of blood.
All right. I'm gonna have a Chief like stick a talon into the blood.
All right. What's the rest of you guys doing?
I'm
So
just.
is the
back
you said the
up.
blood?
One at a time.
I'm just waiting. You know, I don't know
Is the
what's going on. So
so you said the blood was still had some magic to it, right?
Yeah.
Do I get a school off of the blood?
I don't know how to classify it. I think I just said transmutation.
Okay.
I guess that would be the closest.
Or maybe necromancy, I would
closest school.
say. If this is the blood that made the vampires, I would call it necromancy.
It could be a combination of both.
Okay.
I'm hiding
Uh,
behind the throne.
Do we find any another like notepad or anything like that with some additional notes? Does one of these bodies look like in nitrous or clothes? They might have been the leader, or did maybe the high, whatever his name was, give us a description of who the leader was, like a contact that we should contact? Do we get any information from him like that? Maybe.
No, you guys never got any of that information. But you already found a journal from which you can assume was the leader. You found Bolivar's notebook.
Yeah. Did Bolivar write in? He wrote in Dwarvish, right, or something? Is there a dwarf among?
You didn't
No?
find- Nope.
It was in common.
As far as I remember, yeah.
Okay.
He was just a human.
So do we find someone with like an ink and quill in their pocket or a wallet that says Bolivar, Gullivar, or whatever?
You guys found Bolivar up top.
He was the one that was trying to, I guess, keep the thing from opening?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's the one that we really need to bring back.
okay, wait a minute. Wait. If the leader was upstairs, and he's the one who trap the rest of these people down here? Like, I mean, why did he get out? That would be number one. Why is his body still upstairs? You know, did he bring these people here as some kind of offering to something else? Like, did he trick these people? What does the book say?
I don't think so. I think he's the leader, so it's probably something tragic happened, and he was probably overseeing everything up top. Like whatever they were finding, they would probably bring to him artifact wise, and maybe he noticed something wasn't right, and he gave his life, trying to keep the spread of whatever from getting out.
Well, then,
That's what I think.
Well,
I think he's more noble than sinister.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then that thing is still down here.
Exactly. So I think this blood, I tell everybody, there's something magical. I use my magic to cancel out the magic that was causing this place to be dark and wispy, but there still seems to be some sort of magic on this blood that Olvas just took a sample of.
All right.
That I could try to dispel it or whatnot, but
wait.
I don't know if I should.
Everybody, hold on. Look, everybody get ready to attack this one right here. I'm gonna pull out one of my little shot glasses, fill it up with blood. Right, then I want to walk over to this thing and pour it in its mouth.
Okay. You wait. There's a still, 6 seconds, 12 seconds, and nothing seems to happen.
Can you still detect the magic? Is this thing glowing? What about when you take the blood out of the pool? Does it still maintain its properties?
Yeah, Tyler is the when he took the blood out of the pool. Is it still magical?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about like on the inside? Is this creature glowing now? Can you see?
It's in my radius, Tyler.
Is it blocked by flesh?
So yeah, the creature itself is not. It's just the blood. It's just the blood.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure the blood's not. It just doesn't seem to be spreading. It just seems to sit there.
Okay.
Let's take a step back. Weren't these things digging somewhere? You said their hands were all messed up, like they've been digging, and there's all types of shovels and pickaxes and stuff. Maybe the blood has some connection with where they were digging.
The statue could be a simple statue that moves like the other one. Let's maybe we should take a look at this statue and see if it's it's another very simple push the statue trap puzzle.
Hey,
Yeah.
can I investigate the statue?
Yeah, I'll help him.
Yeah.
18.
All right. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a big, like 15, 20 foot tall statue. He has these bat-like wings that come and kind of curl around, and he has a, you can tell it's a hooded humanoid figure. He has a pale, gaunt face. It's kind of noseless, and like I said, you have the barbed wire wrapped between his two hands with the skull in the middle, and the blood is dripping down the barbed wire to the skull and then dripping in the pool. That was.
So the blood is actually coming from the statue.
Correct.
Oh. Maddie, you like breaking things? You think you can break open the statue?
I mean, I can certainly try.
Elvis, you think that's a good idea?
Probably not.
So, I mean, like, his investigation didn't yield any other information on how to activate this, maybe, in some way?
No, there's nothing. It's a statue.
Okay.
It's a statue with blood coming from it.
Yes, but it doesn't look like it moves.
Yes, but the blood is coming from it. Okay, you said the blood's coming down. It's coming down the barbed wire.
Yeah, the barbed wire that's wrapped around his hands, and the barbed wire wraps around his skull, and then that kind of all drips down into this pool here.
And all the blood that's dripping down is getting collected in this pool, right?
Right.
Can the
None of it's
pool?
splattering on the floor, so it's like following some type of little path or dripping in a specific way.
It's just a very slow, methodical drip. And now that combat's over and everything, you can kind of just hear it just drip, drip. Yeah, exactly.
And you said
and
this
wait,
pool is
wait,
like
I have
2
an
feet
idea.
deep.
Can the pool be moved? Like if I push up against this side of this pool?
It looks like it's attached to the statue. Looks like it's all in one.
Okay.
Okay, the pool is 2 feet deep right now, and it's just dripping.
Yeah, it's like 1 to 2 feet deep. That's what Olvis. Olvis, what are you doing over there?
I was scared.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Should we all maybe take short rest, gather our thoughts,
I
figure
think
out what's going on?
Ivelios has an idea. It is currently daylight out. It is daytime. I think something might change in here when it becomes nighttime. These creatures are clearly creatures of the night. They can't tolerate the sun. So perhaps either the statue comes to life or something becomes revealed. I don't think we want to be in here just hanging out when it turns to night.
Can any of you make it daylight when it's night?
No. Well,
No.
no.
So no one can cast like daylight or anything like that?
No, all I have is the holy symbol that's on fire that somebody's holding, and this here dart, which is
Okay.
infused with
If we rest, I can do it tomorrow, but tonight no, I cannot.
How many hours is it until sundown?
It's only like, I mean, you guys slept and came here first light, and I mean,
Oh,
combat only lasted, I mean,
so
2
it's still-
sessions,
It's still
but
pretty early.
yeah.
The
Gotcha.
Chief, what's going on with Chief right now? From what I can see after he dipped his talent.
Nothing happened. You rolled natural 20. But you know something tried to happen.
Oh.
I understand the concerns about being here in the dark, and that makes perfect sense. But it's not going to be dark for a long time. This blood is coming from somewhere. It's dripping, so it's filled up a 2 feet worth of basin. I think it's been dripping for a while. Where is this blood coming from? And I know it's coming from the statue, but where is it? I mean,
It's magic. Like some things cannot be explained. At least I can't explain it because I don't understand. Maybe one of the more studious people here. I'm walking over to this body as I was saying that. I want to pick this up and then take the body that I put the blood in, and I want to go run it upstairs real quick. Is there a difference when the sunlight touches it?
No, it still, burns the same.
Still burns the same. Damn. Alright, well, I'm going to burn these bodies. So, unless somebody thinks it's a bad idea, say something.
no, I don't think it's a bad idea.
I tried pushing on the statue, right? It didn't move?
Yeah, there's no, with the investigation check, it doesn't look like the statue moves.
Okay, cool.
I think we should save one body from down here, and I think we should save the dead leader, because they might have different perspectives on what happened. If we can get either, I don't know. I think a cleric should be able to, maybe at the church in the city, we'll be able to talk with them But other than that, yeah, I think we should burn the rest. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Find the oldest body here. Whichever one looks the oldest, that one gets to stay unburned. Because they would probably maybe know the most. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pile them up and start lighting them on fire.
You know, it also occurs to me we've got that door up top stuck open. What if it's something where that door has to be closed for something to happen down here? I still think we should burn the bodies, except and leave the two, like you guys said. But after that, maybe come down and close the hatch and see what if anything happens.
I mean, we can do that if you like. You want to risk trapping ourselves in here? What if it only opens from the outside?
Well, maybe one person could stay outside. I'll stay outside if you want.
Mm,
I don't like being down here longer than I have to. This blood is not right. I think we should just maybe go back with the journal and see what we can find out.
maybe we can lock the statue on the outside better. Can any of you seal that with magic somehow?
I don't have anything.
You gather it was pretty well sealed from the barred door from the outside and the statue moved on top. You'd think it would be pretty hard to slide the statue from underground.
Okay, so
I could technically prepare a spell tomorrow that could allow me to shape a small amount of stone that I could use to seal it semi-permanently until someone broke the stone away or shaped the stone again with magic.
that's a whole day away. What do you want to do? Do you want to just rest then? I don't want to do it in here.
I thought we were going to burn the bodies and then
Yeah, I'm
take the
doing that
book
now.
back to and leave two of the bodies down here, seal it up, and take the journal back, and then maybe come back in the night or the next day.
I guess that works for me.
And that's just an ideal.
I think we should just decide what to do with the bodies, head back, and then maybe come back tomorrow when we have more info. If we do need to come back,
Hold on, wait. Do we have a bag of holding?
yes,
Can we fit these two bodies in there?
probably.
If you chop them up, sure.
Why do we have to chop them up?
Because the mouth of a bag of holding is not would be.
But I thought you could get you could get a person into the bag of holding. That's why there's rules for how much air is in there.
Let's see what the mouth opening is here.
And they don't have to breathe. They're dead.
That's why I don't like bag of holding. In my world,
Yeah, 'cause
those things are
it's
like
got like
legendary
10
items.
It's like 10 minutes of air in there. And then you have to divide that by how many people are in there.
It's only 2 feet at the mouth to fit something in the bag of holding. So I guess chop off
Can
a
we
shoulder.
squeeze them through?
Yeah, break a shoulder. You could probably get somebody in there.
I think breaking a shoulder is much better than chopping them up.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. Yeah. I mean, if we could squeeze those two bodies in there somehow, the guy upstairs and one of these down here, burn the rest. I'm cool with that. If we could pull that off. Then we can
Alright.
back up.
I'm gathering some of these torches up. Are we burning them down here, or are we burning them up there?
Well, I'd rather burn them down here because the smoke might attract somebody. So I mean, let's gather the body that we want. Then set the rest aflame. and there hopefully be enough air in here to destroy the bodies, and then we seal it, and then we leave.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So you guys take your time to get a body, break its bones enough so you can kind of jello it in there. Set fire to the rest and make your way back up top. Barring the door on your way out.
Can I scratch into the stone? Like how difficult is it to carve into the stone that's upstairs?
Like on the outside?
Yeah.
I mean, with enough strength, you probably could. I mean, you saw the, the drag marks or the push marks from the stone sliding over the stone. So, or the
Okay.
statue sliding over the stone.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna take my dart, my moon touch dart, and I want to carve in front or around the base of the statue after we push it back, and I want to put, in order to enter, you must answer this riddle, and that's it.
Okay.
That's all I want to do. And my intent, or what I'm hoping is that if somebody does come here, it'll buy us more time because they're trying to figure out what the hell it is. That's it. That's what I'm trying to do.
There is one. We're gonna have to try to remove the good jamming job Avelios did. So just somebody roll me a quick athletics check.
I'll do it. Yeah, somebody help me.
I'm going to pass them the crowbar so that it'll help
Perfect.
them get that out.
Can I get advantage with the crowbar?
Yep.
All right, cool.
And guidance. Look at
Ooh,
that.
and guidance. Look at that. Help me focus, people. This is hard work. All right. Bam.
Hey, look at that.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it takes
23.
some time, but you're able to pry out the pitons and are able to slide the statue back into place.
Okay, I guess we're leaving, eh? So, do we go back to the village or back to Nor?
I think back to Nor to give the dude there give them that journal there. Find somebody to check out the blood.
And you have a sample for him, right?
Yeah, I have like half a glass bottle full.
Okay.
So we don't want to wait and then tomorrow morning stone shape. We just want to get going right away.
Well, I think we should take a short rest no matter what.
Yeah, I'm okay with a short rest. In fact, I don't know what those creatures were hitting me or my animals with, but I feel quite drained. I'm hoping, I don't know how long this is going to take. In fact, can I do some sort of like medicine check on myself to
Sure.
determine?
And Tyler, how far is the village? Vilna?
Half day.
Half a day. And how far is Nor? If we were to go straight?
Along. You remember you guys teleported here.
Okay.
Yeah, the plan was he gave all of us sending to put in his book so we could cast ascending and he would come and get us.
Oh, really? So maybe we
Yeah.
don't even need to rest. We can just go right now. We have nice beds at
Yeah,
this.
just
At
teleport
the,
the rest back
at-
Nor.
yeah, at the fancy restaurant place that was paid for. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I still need to get the cup from that place. We can't leave that city again without me getting a cup.
You figure Avelios that'll probably take a good long rest to feel better.
All right.
So what are we doing? Are we gonna call the wizard?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh, start casting that.
After the short rest, though, or before the short rest.
I'm gonna start doing it now.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right, sending 25 words or less. Let's gesture this shit.
Hello, we figured out what happened. Come get us, please. TY.
That's 14.
Yeah,
Maybe
actually,
tell them where we are, like we're at the site or something like that. Or I think we were supposed to meet him at the village. He's gonna be pissed.
P.S. We're at this site.
I think you got one word left.
He'll come back and say, yeah, it'd be best to meet at the village, but if you want me to come to the site, I've never been there before, so it's not an exact, cast. So wish me luck.
Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck? Who are you telling good luck to?
I was talking to Chief. Sorry. It was half a day to get to the village.
Mm-hmm.
Should we travel there first just to make it easier?
No, because you already told him to come here,
Shit.
and he's never been there. So roll me a percentile.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's bad. That's super bad. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's pull up the teleport spell.
You get a message in your head, Olvis, saying, "Well, I'm in an area, but I don't see you guys. Do you see me?"
Yeah, we should just meet him back at the village. Tell him to go to the village.
Sorry, I can't see you. We're heading to the village.
tell him to wave his arms and so we can see him.
You wave your arms.
Oh no, we head to the village, but just keep fucking with him.
All right, wait. If we are going to the village, then let's take a short rest first.
All of us will get another sending. He'd be like, "This is the last time, I can do this. But if I teleport to the village today, we won't be able to make it back to Nor tonight, or until tomorrow."
Oh shit.
But tell him to go back to Nawar and meet us at the village tomorrow morning, so that he doesn't get stranded away from his tower. He's probably got important shit to do.
Yeah. Just head back to your home. We'll meet back at the village tomorrow.
Okay, well that was. So you guys go take a short rest here.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I mean, if we don't take a short rest, I think Mateo might explode. So yeah, I think we're taking a short rest.
Well, you guys now have a day to kill, so.
During that short rest, can I start creating a map of what the thing looked like downstairs? Just the general layout of the room and.
Certainly try. Yeah, you can start working on your. Between the notes you have, between Bolivar's sketches and yours, you can probably start putting together a decent sketch.
Okay. Yeah, nothing fancy. I'm just trying to get rough dimensions, the location of the statue downstairs, where the blood was in relation to the throne. I won't even draw out all of those little alcoves. I'll just put like little arrows, like alcove. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, real simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a general outline or general whatever.
What the fuck?
I will take the needle and pass out some liquor to anybody who wants. See what I have on me. Oh, all I have is the chameleon
What the
shit.
fuck?
These Needhams were vegetarian, right?
Vegatori. No animal
There's-
products used.
So I'm gonna guess yes.
So I know everybody has a pretty decent passive perception, right?
Yes.
Ivelios is like 18 or something stupid like that. It's really good.
I got 16. Not too bad.
12.
12.
And
So I believe most everybody. Let's see what's. Oh no, they actually. Okay, so yeah, everybody, as you're probably like 20, 30 minutes into your rest, you can hear a lot of movement in the surrounding forest.
Oh no.
I mean, Maddie and Abelios can hear more movement than Mizian and Ulvis, but there's a lot of movement. And you can hear it like it's starting to surround you.
All right, guys, we have company.
Great.
I mean, Ivelios will jump up and tell everyone to be on your guard. We're about to be attacked. And if I have a chance, even before we roll initiative, I'm going to summon some animals.
If I,
it doesn't look like there's many places to hide around here. How tall is this statue?
this one out here is like 10 feet or so. It's a lot smaller than the one down below.
And then the rock that the statue is on is how tall compared to the ground surrounding it?
A couple feet.
So if I get on top of it, then I'd be like, we'll say what, something like 12 to 16 feet in the air.
You would be 12 feet up.
Okay. Just thinking.
And everybody can see this creature step out of the forest behind you guys.
What the fuck?
So did I have an opportunity to summon my animals before this is happening, or no?
Yeah. You. Oh, I don't want to do that. Nope. Come back. No, come on. There we go.
Goblins.
Do we recognize this at all?
And bears.
You can roll me a Arcana check.
Arcana?
Arcana is to determine the denizens of the realm.
I will do that too.
You want to know what I'm not good at? I got a 3.
Yeah. I've never seen this shit before.
Did I see this thing pop out?
It is a
Everybody
demon.
saw this thing pop up.
Okay.
Like, doesn't have a weapon drawn. His hand is kind of hovering over a great sword that he has strapped, but he does not have. Damn. 11, 3. Are you going to roll anything, Mizzy?
I didn't think I was proficient in it. I shouldn't roll it. I'll try it. This is going to be hilarious.
Oh, that's just a general.
It is! Hey!
For most of you, Yeah, you can recognize this as a hobgoblin. Except Maddie. Maddie's like, what the fuck is this thing?
Is it a hobgoblin?
Hobgoblins are never alone.
I speak goblin.
Oh, nice.
And he pipes up and says, and I speak common.
Oh,
Oh,
burn.
We mean you no harm, but if you mean to do us harm, we will be one hell of a fight.
We just destroyed 8 powerful vampires. Do not mess with us.
we're pretty tired. If you want to come back later,
No, I don't mean harm. I was sent to investigate who was disturbing this foul place.
Who sent you?
and when? Because apparently this place has been being disturbed for a while. You're just now getting here?
It is a long journey from where we come from.
How many are you? I know I saw more movement out in the woods.
There's plenty.
I think it would be in everyone's best interest to just be up forward with the information that we are going to share with each other. It's early. I have plenty of energy.
We came here to investigate. We were sent from a high elf man. He told us to check in what's going on here. He's missing some people. Unfortunately, they're all dead now.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I know I'm good at it.
Yeah.
I've been good at it so far with my like 3s. Upsetting me. This is 12.
12. Well, good thing. He kind of relaxes a little bit more. Like, okay, I believe you. We we're not expecting anybody to find this place. I guess it should have been covered up better.
Oh,
How,
you're
how many is we?
Me, them, the tribe.
How many are here with you? I believe someone asked you that.
Yeah, I said plenty.
Why
Well, there's
were you
plenty
trying
of
to cover
us.
this up?
How many are there of you, including your 2 big fuzzy friends?
well, that's all you can see. We have a mighty army that's surrounding us. They're all invisible.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Must be, mixed in with my army surrounding you.
that's quite possible.
Hold on. I wanted to try to figure out if he's lying about that.
Go ahead.
About us being surrounded. Can I roll that insight for the ear for deceit?
Treat a roll of 7 or lower as an 8.
Can I just don't want to make the roll without you saying I can though.
I said yes.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry, my bad.
All right.
No, he's not bullshitting you in any sense.
Oh, we're surrounded.
Why were you trying to cover this place up?
Well, obviously, you guys are well aware of why this place shouldn't be, known to the public.
But everything that was inside has been destroyed.
Yes. Besides the weird statue that has blood pouring out of it.
Yeah, perhaps Perhaps you're being quite cryptic, sir. My name's Ivelios. Nice to meet you. Can we have your name, maybe, at least?
Yes, you can have my name. I am. Where's my notes?
Hobson Goblin.
Hobson.
Matupelope.
I am. Khan.
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 Strong name. Very nice name.
Not Khan. We're not going Star Trek, but Khan. With an O.
Well, listen, potential friend. Perhaps you could tell us more about what you know about this place. We've shared what we know.
I do not know much. I'm just a simple general of the some troops. I was
Well,
just sent by the elders because they heard whispers through the forest that a dark ancient place was disturbed and that we should go try to remove the disturbers.
well, you say you know little, but you allude to much. So
Well-
what do you know? Be clear.
I just know that this was just an ancient place of worship by some of the foolish human and Goliath tribes. The ones that did not settle up into that big fancy city of yours. And they all seemed to die off, and this place was, struck from records, except for the monstrous races that decided to protect it. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it does. I just know bad news.
Well, you wanted the disturbers to leave. We were planning on leaving, so at least we're in agreement there. So I mean, if you want, you can leave. Tell your superiors that you chased us off, if you like. But we'll be leaving shortly.
All right, and we will stay here until you vacate.
Okay. Make sure nothing comes and disturbs us.
All right.
I'm gonna sit down and just keep working on my little sketches and shit.
Yeah, he'll just kind of lean up against this rock here, put his greatsword down. I mean, he's watching you guys intently, but
Step up right here. Fine if I stand here for a second to talk to you.
yes, you smell funny, like a fish.
Speaking of fish, do you know any good fishing spots around here?
Yes, there's a lake.
Is it to the east of here?
Yes.
Okay. Very smart. Couldn't tell. Are you allies with the people of Nor?
No, we just have a understanding. We don't bother them, and they do not bother us.
Are you? Do you talk with the giants? Are you allies with the giants?
Some. There are some giants who are too stupid for their own good.
Do you? I'm trying to describe the people that came and destroyed Menace to them. Do you know anything about these weird people?
Never heard of them.
They're not great. the destroyed everything at my town. What do you guys? What's your like code? What do you do?
I'm sorry, my common's not great. Can you be more
Repeat it,
specific?
and I'll repeat it in Goblin.
Yeah, can you be more specific?
Oh, who do you follow? Like, what? Like, what is your purpose?
He's just kind of like staring at you, not sure how to. It's like we follow our. This is in Goblin now because you started addressing him in Goblin. He's like, we follow our elders.
Um, is he the leader, or is there somebody above him?
Oh, there's many above me. Like I said, I'm just a simple, commander of troops.
Who do you? Who's your leader? Where are you guys from?
Well, I'm not super comfortable giving that information to you. Sorry.
Well, I like to, like my friend. I like to visit new places and get to know people. I like to gain allies as I go. Travel across this land. There's things I don't trust now that I've seen my town destroyed.
Roll persuasion. Right. He just kind of gives you a stink eye. He's like, I'm sure, but we've been burned by, any kind of air quotes civilized folk many times. So we a little bit more secretive and, for protection.
I see.
Most times we were attacked on sight, and this is the first time I'm able to have a conversation with people such as yourselves. And he says that in comments for you all to hear.
I walk right here. Like, well, it's nice to meet you, Khan. My name is Olivos. I am
Yes.
my town. Obviously, I told you about my town being burned down.
Yes.
I'm kind of I just wonder now. Really, I tried to figure out what happened and what's going on.
That's great.
I'm just gonna walk back. Take out Sly and feed him a nut.
I'm gonna pop my head up real quick as I'm doing my sketches and do whatever. Like, have you been able to get inside of this thing yet?
No, we are not foolish enough to try.
Well, we can't figure it out either, and there's obviously a riddle here, but I don't know the answer to it.
And that is good. It should remain closed. But
Yes.
you also said that you cleared out something from them below, so...
Well, it's clearly that I was full of shit and I was, kind of scared and I was lying. So can I try and lie again?
Yep.
You want to know
Burn
what
all
I'm
that
not
goodwill.
good at? Okay, let's see. What do I got? Deception. I'm not a good liar. 12?
You lie like I put on a wig.
Hey, he believes you.
You believe
Like,
me?
okay.
Yeah, so, just like you're being secretive, I lied. Please forgive me, no hard feelings. You know how it is when you're meeting strangers. It's very dangerous out here. But, okay, I'm just going to relax for a little bit. And then, I hope you have safe journeys back to wherever it is you came from. And may Valoria be with you.
just nods. He's not familiar with the name you just said, so he's kind of like a confused nod. But, so yeah, short rest goes by.
Yay! I just needed my key back.
Hmm.
Whew. Okay, I have here.
Has arcane recovery.
Okay, let's see. I have 64 hit points. Are those temporary hit points gone? Where did those come from?
The care from totem.
So those are gone, right?
How long do they last, Dylan?
Don't you lose them once you leave the radius of the totem?
No,
Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
Do they last?
I think they last until your next long rest, if I remember correctly. It might be short rest. Let me look it up real quick.
That's better than the 8 spell.
The 8 spell is better because it gives you maximum hit points that you can actually heal back
you're right.
and whatnot. Where
You're
temporary
right.
hit points, once they're gone, they're gone.
That's true. I didn't think of that. You're right. You are correct. Spending some time just watching this guy's demeanor. You know, I want to look around, you know, just to see if I can see anything, you know, in the surrounding area. And I'm also trying to gauge, you know, if this person is just going to leave when we leave, or if they seem like they're going to try and, you know, they're waiting up for us to leave so that they can continue investigating this area. Can I try and glean that or something, somehow?
Yeah, you can try to, you know, insight check. I almost said check motive, but that's, you know, not this edition.
Insight.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, he seems like his orders were to come, you know, clear this place out, maybe secure it again. You know, maybe he has to be stationed here to be a deterrent for like a day or two, but there's no intent to go anywhere near the statue or mess with it or anything like that.
Does that hobgoblin have any heraldry symbols or any other kind of identification marks that are like visible from where I am?
No, he's wearing half plate, but it seems to kind of just be like pieced together.
Okay.
You know, there's no like heraldry or anything like that.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's it for me.
So, since we rule generally, Tyler rules pretty close to rules as written. In the final paragraph of the temporary hit point section on page 198 of the handbook, it says, unless a feature that grants you temporary hit points has a duration, which it doesn't, the totem doesn't give a duration for the temporary hit points. It says they last until they're depleted or you finish a long rest.
Correct. Yeah, and that's general consensus I see for a quick check, is that they last until a long rest.
Yeah, the only thing that you have to stay in the aura for, because it's in a separate paragraph, because 5e is written like legalese, since it's in a separate paragraph, the only thing that requires you to be in the aura is the advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Right.
My temporary hit points then.
Well, no, we're taking a short rest, not a long rest right now, so you still have them.
I said I have all mine.
Oh, I thought you said buy temporary hit points then.
I thought he said that too.
Same.
I'm sorry, I will enunciate better.
Enunciate. So yeah, what do you guys? It's almost break time, so let's. What do you guys? Gonna head out, pack up your things?
Yeah, I'm good to leave. If
I was gonna whisper the rest of the group and say, do we want to leave in style?
Save your resources. I mean, we still have quite a little trek before we get to the village. Maybe we should maybe enjoy the walk. You know?
Well, in that case, I have something that I need to check around the river for on our way back.
Okay.
The lake rather, not the river, the lake.
Sure. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Which
I'd like to
way
visit the
are we
lake.
going to go? Because I'm going to scout ahead just a little bit, whatever direction we're going to head.
To the lake.
I have a side quest for a very specific plant that grows around the lake.
The what was it, frost lotus or something like that?
It was a white lily or something like that that has magical properties.
Something like that.
Excellent. Let's do it. I say, as as we're leaving, I wave to the hobgoblin. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Hopefully, next time we see each other, if we do, it will be on similarly peaceful terms.
Indeed, safe. How do you people say it? Safe travels, right?
Safe travels.
Yes.
Yes, that works.
Okay.
Next time, also, we'll have a drink. Okay, bring your own cup, though. Okay. And I start walking off.
He kind of whistles, and you just hear, shuffling in the trees of people standing down and letting you pass and stuff. As you guys, you go back, following the path, the trail back to the camp, right?
How many troops did we notice as we left?
You can roll me a quick perception check.
Okay. And also, like, what were they? Like, were they mounted or just all footmen, or
It sounded like all footmen from your passive.
21?
From your perception, I will whisper you.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just after we leave the area, I'm gonna share the information, so I don't, if it makes it easier for you.
No, if you're gonna share it, yeah. So after you left, good safe distance. Because I rolled stupidly high on the numbers, there was 26 hobgoblins and 27 goblins.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Oh wow. That person was not joking. He was traveling with at least 2 score worth of soldiers.
Wow.
It's a good thing you were
Right.
able to talk them down, Olvis.
Yes, I tried.
You did
Not
good.
very good with talking.
No,
as
you
can
did
tell,
good. You're going to be a fantastic council member one day. We're going to rebuild your village.
Oh, I hope so.
Just think of the fishing opportunities. There's no competition for you now.
No, yeah.
It's true, but I haven't had any of your fish yet.
Oh,
said
it's,
something
Oh,
about-
you're about to.
it's so
You're going
delicious.
to the lake.
Yes,
You're about
you,
to.
yeah.
Plenty
I start talking about like all the shit that you're gonna catch.
So as we're leaving, Ivelios will take the rope off of his backpack and throw it to Mizian, and then he will tell Mizian to tie the bodies to him, and he will wild shape into a giant hyena, so he can carry the 2 dead bodies, because I don't think any of us is very strong, and we have 2 bodies that we have to carry.
I thought
Well,
they
wait
were
Wait
in
a
the bag of
minute.
holding.
You want me to tie the bodies up, or you want me to tie the bodies to me?
No, to me, I'm wild shaping into a
Well,
into
once
hyena.
Oh,
okay.
bag holding. I don't know what you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I thought we put two in the
never-
bag of holding.
never mind.
You can
This
still
body,
wild shape
Never
into a
mind.
hyena. I always wanted to ride one of those.
Yeah, that's
This-
not no.
this body right here is not, undead. That's Bolivar. So I don't know if you want to, break his shoulders and stuff him in the bag. But remember, the bag can only hold 500 pounds, so you might have to carry him separately.
Yeah, so there we go. We tie him to me,
Yeah.
and in giant hyena form.
And I get to ride on top?
If you must.
And I mean, who has my holy symbol? Was it Mizian?
I gave it back to you already. I said
Oh,
it
okay,
in the
alright,
chat.
cool.
You missed it.
Okay, yeah. So I'll put that.
I had your
know.
dart, not the holy symbol. I had the magic dart. You kept your holy symbol.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, so then I'll affix that to my spear again. That's it.
Yeah. So It is 8 o'clock on the dot. We'll take a quick 15-minute break and come back to do some fetch quests and fishing, and I don't know what else. Alrighty. So you guys made your way back to. Which map was it? Did I misplace it? Where'd it go? What the fuck? I don't know where my map went. Okay, well, you guys made it back. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then we switch you back to camp. Come on. Drag over, please. We're just gonna have to hop. Do the map hop. Do the map hop. Okay. It'll be daytime. Okay, okay.
All right.
Did you summon your Azar again?
No, it was just,
No, I just wondered.
So you guys make your way back. It was like a 5-10 minute walk or something from the dig site to the main camp. You guys just gonna keep pushing on through?
do we have the journal on us? I can't remember.
Yeah, Maddie has it.
Okay. Do we need any gear before we keep heading towards the lake?
Do you need any what?
Any more like random gear they had here, like shovels and pickaxes or whatever? I'm not sure if they had anything else other than that here.
I mean, there was stores of rations and water barrels. And, I mean, this was the main camp. I mean, they had stuff to last weeks. I mean, no combat stuff really. But there might be a couple things of like some shoddy made short bows and some arrows and stuff. If Mizian wants some arrows, but
I was like, are the arrows shoddy?
well, yeah, but they're still usable.
Oh, they're not going to need them. I'll round up arrows while we're
Like
heading on, because I don't.
quiver or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's supplies here. I don't know what you guys.
How's everybody's rations looking?
I think I'm pretty good on rations.
We don't need
Yeah, I
rations. We got good
yeah.
berries. Everybody has 4 good berries on them right now. One of which you can eat for your meal for the day.
I thought they only lasted 24 hours though.
It hasn't been 24
It
hours.
hasn't been 24 hours yet.
No, I'm just making sure I was. It's like tomorrow we will need new good berries.
No,
Hey,
tonight I will cast good berry with the remaining spell slots I have for the night, and then you'll have them for until tomorrow night.
Alrighty.
We also have a master fisherman and master cook here.
I don't know, I haven't seen the fisherman fish yet. I think we're about to see the fisherman fish.
I think I'm good.
I hope he's a good cook.
Are there any wagons or carts or anything here?
There were. You followed the wagon trails, but it doesn't look like they left anything here.
Okay.
Do we already go around this whole place with like detect magic before?
Yep.
Just in
You
case,
guys,
okay.
you guys did a full sweep first night you were here.
How many rations are there?
I mean, there was 10 people here, and they were planning here to be at least a week. So that's a lot of rations.
All right. I mean, let's take the rations and bring them back to the village. Worst case, we can give them to the people there to eat, maybe.
Well,
That's
these
true. You're
Otherwise,
talking
I
about
mean,
like 50 pounds worth of rations.
whatever we can carry, you know. I mean, otherwise, animals is just gonna come here and tear it apart anyway.
nobody else is going to eat them. I'm just going to start shoving rations in the bag of holding.
Yeah, except there's at least 100 rations here. So I mean that's a lot.
Can't take all 100 of them.
Do you? I mean that's that's a lot.
Isn't it like
A
2
ration
pounds a
weighs
day
half
or
a
something?
pound by itself.
Half a pound or 2 pounds?
Hold on. Let's look again real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 pounds.
Yeah, they're looking at
That's for ration. Wow.
So it's well, I mean,
Maybe like-
we have the
So you're talking
hyena.
about like 200 pounds worth of rations.
Yeah, so grab a tent, break it down, throw the rations in there, strap it up to the hyena. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're doing a
Technically,
quick-
if we're doing that, I mean, we couldn't a bird like just grab the tent after you've wrapped them up, fly it over to the village, and drop it off like rations from the sky?
That's a possibility. I guess while we're here, I want to do a quick look around again. Are there like any new sets of footprints, or does this place seem disturbed at all since we've been here last?
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah. So let's keep going. I guess. After we gather that.
I mean, there's no humanoid. I mean, obviously, there's been animals and stuff through here. But that's normal. There's normal, wildlife traffic. No humanoid footprints or anything.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys, I need a survival check to head off over to the lake.
I'll help whoever's gonna do it.
Well, I can do it as a hyena because I still have my wisdom and my proficiencies.
That is correct.
So I'll just roll it off my sheet in that case instead of pulling the hyena sheet out. That's 20.
Yeah, you guys are, make your way through the woods. You eventually find a trail that kind of, it's not like a huge trail. It seems more like a walking trail for hunters or fishermen or something like that. And you follow it and, gather if you follow it. One way will lead you back to the town, but you follow it towards the lake, and I can drag you guys over here. Put you guys up there.
Nice.
Oh, did I lose Mizium?
I don't know. I don't see any tokens. This is a nice looking map, though.
Oh, there he is. Found him.
Are you sure? Because I could have swore I was hiding.
Yes, you guys follow. It's not as there's just like just a small little bit of just moisture in the air just from being close to the water, but it's not as like misty as the map shows. Yeah, so this is where that trail you found led you.
I'm gonna go over to the water. Now to be on my flying boots.
You gonna go 5 boots away?
People
As
say,
I'm walking, I'm leaving tracks of like all types of different
You're
monsters,
not.
like
You're not. You're
owl
not.
bear.
You're not walking. You're
Oh,
riding
you're
on a
right.
giant hyena.
You're right. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm gonna take out my special rod
Take out that special rod.
and look over at the Matty, like, "Hey, Matty, I am fly fishing.
Hey, show them how it's done. Hey guys,
I
watch
am
this.
done.
Look at this. If there's fish in there, all of us will find them.
I'm gonna cast super deep.
You're going to cast super deep.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a really interesting spell.
This isn't
Or other thing.
Let's see. Cast super deep, huh?
How deep is this water?
How, from where you are?
Yeah.
By sight, I mean, it looks, a few feet deep.
Right.
5, 6. From, like, out here. And obviously, right there. Enough to go small. Get some small sized fish. What's everybody else doing?
I'm going to. I'm not going to say or make any motion to Mizian, and I'm just going to transfer back into a hyena, and he's going to go from riding on the back of a hyena to being on Avelios's shoulders, like like a little kid on somebody's shoulders.
And so the other Bolivar's body goes tumbling to the ground, and Mizian's just kind of running on your back.
No, I'm not that small. I weigh like almost 170 pounds.
Yep.
Okay, this is a little awkward. I'm going to. Well, he was being all nice and flashy. I'm going to try to stand up on his shoulders and do a backflip onto the ground.
This is amazing. I want to see this roll and
Yes.
what roll I have to make not to fall down while he's trying to do this.
Well, let's see his acrobatics check first.
Ooh,
No, he's so you almost don't feel him leave your back. He's
Cirque de Mission.
he is an adept gymnast. Matt, you doing anything?
And then I say, okay, sorry.
That's what. You can continue.
Oh, and then I say to once Mizion flips off, I say, Mizion, I know you really like flowers. How'd you like me to help me find a couple that might be of some value to us?
I don't know why you think I like flowers. We've had this discussion, I think. I don't know. If that will keep the flowers out of my clothes and off of my skin, I will help you find flowers. But I don't like flowers.
Well, you like money, right? These flowers bring money.
Let's go for these flowers. Flower sounds cool. I heard that these flowers are worth something. Let's find these flowers.
I'm just gonna
So yeah,
keep
I
watch.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do a little skill check challenge, trying to find these flowers. We'll start out with. No, actually, you tell me what you want to start out with, and I'll determine the DC from there.
Well, I guess first we would just sort of like me and Mizian would go back to back, and I would cast guidance on, I guess, one of us or me, and he would help me, and we would just sort of, I guess, do like a perception check, just look out and see if we see him, if it's real obvious, and then if we can't, then I guess I don't know. I would probably help Mizian do like an investigation check because that's not my strong suit.
All right,
What
roll.
these flowers look like?
They're white lilies, if I remember correct. That's what I've written down in my notes. It just says white lily magical lake find money.
The best. Yeah, they're they were like frost lilies or something like that. They're kind of almost look like they're made of like snow. I mean, they probably be pretty noticeable when you see one.
Yeah, you see me just running around picking up white plants. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it?
Start off with that perception check.
So would that be, since he's helping me and I'm using guidance, at advantage with guidance?
Yes, sir. Maddie, you doing anything during this?
I'm just keeping watch.
Right.
And I'm trying to study. I'm paying attention to how Ovis is fishing, trying to learn whatever techniques I can.
Yeah, Ovis, you can catch like enough fish to feed 10 people or something crazy like that.
Yeah, 10 people.
So he's over there, just like every cast bringing something. It's like amazing to watch. From your perception check, you can kind of see like a more condensed, kind of mist coming from down in this area.
Alright. So I think that's of interest.
Yeah, it definitely seems different from your surroundings.
Yeah, so I'd be like, Mizion, I see something. Over here, let's check it out. And I would lead him over there.
You're fine. Is it white flower?
I don't know, it's mist. Maybe the mist hides the flowers.
Last time we came across some mist vampires tried to top on us.
So for your next stage of the skill challenge, what do you want to use next?
Yeah, I guess we should, I think Mizion is pretty damn good at, investigation, so I think I'll help him investigate with guidance, so advantage.
And guidance. Ooh,
16
okay.
is not bad.
No, it's not bad. That's one more than you needed. So yeah, Mizian with his, adept investigation skills kind of, gets low to the ground below where the mist is obscuring vision, and is able to find a small patch of these white lilies that kind of, there's an aura of like coldness around them. Not like a huge aura, maybe like a foot from the flowers. You can kind of feel a slight chill. You don't think it's dangerous, but there's probably about 3 or 4 lilies in this cluster you found.
Yeah, so if I'm allowed to, I would probably like grab some sticks and then like use Druidcraft to weave like a nice little basket with Druidcraft, like force the sticks to grow into a nice little basket, and then line it with some like leaves and whatnot, and then I would like gently pick these flowers, and I would probably leave. I don't want to completely kill the Ivelios is not he's one with nature, so I would probably leave at least a few. I won't pick them all, and I will tell Mizian not to pick them all. And yeah, and we get a nice little crop, and I think
What do you want to use for your picking skill?
survival, please.
Yeah.
If Mizian can assist me in any way, sure.
Yeah. I mean, you can help.
I'll help because my idea was just to grab him by the root and rip him out of the ground. So I'll help you do the way you show me. You show me how, and I'll help you.
No, he can hold the basket while you use both your hands to delicately pluck these. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so you grab 1 or 2 of these flowers, to wrap it up safely and put it in your bag for storage. Probably think that for you probably should get it back within the next day or 2, just because of how you probably need it fresh to be of most use.
Yep.
No, how many did because you said you grabbed like one or two. How many did were left there in the patch?
A couple. Like 2. Oh no. What's he thinking?
Is it possible that we might find another patch, like do the skill challenge all over again, or do you know?
You can try. It depends on how long you guys want to stay here.
Well, how long is it taking all of us to fish? I think we would probably go until all of us is like, okay, I'm done fishing.
All of us can just fish all day. I mean, really.
Yeah, I was
Maddie,
gonna do something else while you guys are doing stuff.
We get Maddie involved here.
The Elvis was getting lunch together. I figured we were gonna, hunt for. I almost said mushrooms, lilies, and till the lunch bell rang.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll just gather a couple little twigs and whatever and get a little tiny fire going. Like maybe, like right here, I guess. Like,
Yeah,
right,
roll
I'll
your
put
perception
myself.
check. Since
Me?
you were keeping. Yes, you were keeping watch.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get everybody to stuff.
25.
Yeah. It seems to just be a nice, peaceful day. You hear some, birds and maybe some rabbits in the bushes and stuff like that, but nothing too dangerous.
I guess I would just, I don't know how long we're going to be here, but just start looking through that journal, just casually thumbing through it and getting whatever information I can, in between that and keeping watch.
So, Avelius and Mizian, it probably took you guys at least, 10, 15 minutes to find it, safely harvest. Ovis, you said you want to do something, right?
Yeah, I wanted to is this lake clear? Like no waves or anything?
Yeah, it's
Like,
it was a pretty calm day. I think there was a minor wind, so there might be some little ripple in the water, but not like what's shown on the map.
could I fly over the lake and look in to see if I can find anything shiny or worth of interest or anything while I'm done fishing?
You can certainly try. How much
Okay.
time do you have left on your boots? You haven't used it that much today, right?
No, I deactivated them after we're done that fight. So
Okay. Yeah, so you only used a minute's worth or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, so you fly out, roll a perception check.
$13.
No, you probably don't get too. You do see some sunken canoes and whatnot, maybe some rowboats, a few fishing rods, lost in the water from a fish that was too strong for the fishermen. But there's no valuables this close. I mean, it's a pretty big lake. It's not as big as the one by Menace, but on the map it is. What is it? I do 3 miles. Let me check my map real quick. I can give you an exact. Exact. Where are we? There's, maybe it's bigger than I thought it was. So from where you guys are, to go across, it's at least 8 miles. So I mean, it's a pretty big lake. So to get as deep as you want to get to look for stuff might. Flying out might not be the best thing.
All right.
With your intelligence, you would know that to be safe. But you do see some good fish out there if you want to try to fish out further.
Yeah, I'll fish for a little bit longer for those bigger fish.
All right. Roll me. I wish I saved my fishing mechanics. But I have survival first time, right? But you have proficiency and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're fishing. I don't know if you have your fishing proficiency set for a roll. But
I don't know. I don't. I never said anything up for fishing.
okay, that would have to be just roll a d20, and then we can add the relevant modifiers. Nine plus your proficiency. What's your wisdom? I never mind about your sheet. Don't answer that. Plus 5, 14. You can get some smallmouth bass and stuff. Some of the bigger fish escape you, but you can catch some bigger fish than you were catching by the shore.
Okay.
Okay, back on land. Maddie, you were looking at the journal.
Yep.
I mean, you read the same thing of what you did the first night with the sketch of the statue in the middle of the woods there.
Was there any, like after exploring the place downstairs, were there any notes pertaining to the fountain itself that was inside, like the statue of the blood?
There was no mention. As like it goes from talking about the statue, and that was in the kind of like in the morning, and then the next entry, because the journal was tucked into his bed, so the next entry was him being like, oh god, I had to trap him in there. That was the next. So like everything between that was skipped.
Okay, and that's the last entry in there?
Yeah, he was talking about how he trapped him in there and he let him out, and he just hears their voices screaming at him to hearing the scrapes of the nails and the screams, and he can't let him out, and then that's when you guys followed his blood trail back.
Okay.
And found him collapsed on the statue.
Okay. Was detect magic ever cast on this book?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll give it to when Ovis comes with his fish or whatever. I'll hand him the book and be like, I mean, I looked through the book some more, and I can't really make out any more information. Maybe you can. But whoa, that's a lot of fish. Let's get eating.
It's just it's a lot of work to do to get these prepared.
Okay. Let me know what I can do to help. And it's like I'm eager. Like I want to help.
You two, Avelios and Mizian, you guys doing anything?
Well, can we smell the fish cooking?
Well, he just got back, so.
Do we want to do another run just to see if we can find one more mega mother lode?
Sure. Why not? Let's look around.
Can we just do the same skill checks? 1, 2, 3, like real quick?
Yeah. The DCs will be a little bit higher, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
Investigation?
No, it was my perception. Well, just remember to add guidance. So that will be 29 for the initial perception to find, I guess, the misty cloud. Then it's your investigation at advantage with a D4 to find them within the cloud. And then what's his name to pick? So 15. So we might not get. And then survival to pick.
Investigation. Yeah, you guys can find a smaller patch. You only can get like one flower from it without, completely killing the bunch. But you guys have like 3 flowers now.
Yeah, when we're finding these flowers, I assume there would be like flowers in multiple stages. So is there anyone that has seeds? Because Mizdian said he was interested in maybe cultivating one of these flowers.
Yeah, you can find in this patch here, because it is smaller, there is some flowers that aren't fully in bloom, so they're still kind of, budded. If you want to try to, replant or replace them into another soil, I mean,
I was more looking for like the stage of a flower is after it pollinates, it makes seeds. So I was looking for like the later. You're telling me there's not that. There's the early stages.
early stage.
Okay.
We should get Mateo to make a map of how to get back here.
Sure. And then I guess it's just at that point that we both look at each other and go, "Do you smell that? Oh my god, it's time to eat. I'm hungry."
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so you guys were.
Fish. I've been hearing stories about this fish, so I really want to taste this fish.
Oh, you guys, you're just in time. It's so good, and I helped make it. You're gonna love it.
Wait a minute. Who cooked the fish? I thought Ovis was cooking the fish.
Well, he's cooking.
Now-
I'm helping. He's
Oh,
teaching
okay.
me. He's teaching me.
So, Olvis, roll me your cooking tools. With advantage.
All right.
It's just I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not gourmet.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not used to these new spices.
Maybe this will help it taste a little better. And I'll sprinkle some
I give him
liquid.
the piece of
Here, sometimes it's better if you just dip it like a sauce. And I put a cup with the centipede vodka, like in the plate. It's like, go ahead, it's okay, you can double dip.
Is this how it's supposed to taste?
Are you dipping the fish?
I go, yeah.
Oh yeah. He said that if you dip the fish in the sauce, it tastes better, and he's the cook. So I'm going to take him at his word.
I'll do it too. I'm gonna dip it and just,
Yeah. Can I have?
Ivelios, while this is going on, is looking for the vegetarian option.
Vegetarian the fish. It's not meat.
Can I have everybody that's dipping in the sauce? Can I have Constitution saving throws?
great.
Oops. Oh wait, why is that whispering? Oh. That doesn't seem sneaky. 10.
Maddie rolled a 10.
But hold on,
So
wait.
Vizia,
Can I? Well, afterwards. Go ahead.
while you're eating the sauce, you kind of have like a brief, few seconds of paralysis take over, and then it just quickly fades. Maddie, you're unaffected.
Okay.
Are you sure this fish isn't poisonous?
No, it's not poisonous at all. I put this special ingredient to help sterilize, just in case it was poisonous. You're okay, aren't you? Eat some more.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat.
I don't know about that. Maybe it's delayed. Yeah, the lake's making the fish taste weird. Maybe it's a weird lake, right? You need ocean fish. Is that?
Yes. Yeah, you're right. I think.
So Avelios is gonna go like try to scour the shore for some like I don't know, seaweed or something that he can cook up and eat and prepare.
Yeah, roll me a survival check real quick. Ah, look at you. Yeah, you find a whole bunch of like mushrooms and you know, I mean whatever you find enough stuff to make it a nice vegetarian meal.
Yeah, maybe they can have it as a side dish. I'll give some to. I'm gonna eat mine raw, but I'll give some to Olvas to see if he can prepare that as part of. Maybe that'll make the fish taste better.
Yeah, well, let's roll your cooking tools.
Advantage again?
I don't know if anybody's helping you.
I mean, I'll give him guidance, but I'm hungry, so I'm just eating. I'm not helping.
How often do you cook grass, Opus?
Hmm.
And stuff. How often do you cook that type of stuff?
So did I roll extra D4 on top of what I already have for a D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you can pull it. Hey,
Tastes the same, or a little bit less, but not as.
yeah. It's kind of just a. I mean, it's not bad. It just is just a meal. There's nothing special about it. Everything's cooked, but nothing is. I mean, the seasoning's fine, but there's nothing gourmet about it.
Maybe I should try smoking the grass first next time. Before.
Oh,
I've never done this before.
are we supposed to pour the sauce over top of it or something?
You can definitely do that.
I never cooked a vegetari before.
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever's left in this cup, go ahead. Help yourself.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
Ivelios will offer Mizian some like raw veggies to see if there's like a difference.
No, I'm looking around. I don't see anyone else dipping their stuff in the sauce and they're pouring it over their food.
I'm
so,
doing it.
no,
I am doing it.
I think somebody's playing a trick on me.
No, I'm doing it. Look, here we go. I'm dipping the fish in the cup, and it's delicious.
But you always drink. I don't drink. Now I think it's alcohol. You were trying to poison me, weren't you?
I was not trying to poison nothing. I was trying to give this bullshit lake fish some flavor.
Yes.
I didn't mean to say bullshit. That sounds condescending. That was no. It's good stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. And I just go back to eating.
Yeah, I'm just nibbling, looking at Mateo like, mm-hmm.
You gonna eat that?
Ivelios just chuckles to himself that these unfortunate people don't think alcohol itself is poison, and that there has to be poison on top of the alcohol.
So yeah, you guys spend another. I mean, probably enough time for having another short rest, but I mean, that doesn't really.
Sweet, yeah, get my wild shape back. Sure, if you're giving it, I'm taking it.
I mean, it took you, probably half an hour or so just to get all the plants and stuff, and then to cook the fish and eat it. It's easily an hour plus.
Looks like you got a ride back to town there, Mizian.
Meanwhile, Bolivar's body has just been laying in the middle of the road.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. So you guys, douse the fire.
Is this body like decomposing? Like, how old is it?
It was only like now it's probably a couple days, so it's and it was out in the sun, so it's starting to smell. But I don't know the full.
Starting to get bloated and shit.
Bloated, yeah.
Whew. Maybe that's why the fish tastes funny, because that guy stinks.
I think you're right.
Damn it, dead guy.
I mean, there was a dead guy in the water that you got the fish out of?
No. This guy, the guy who went to, to the vampire place.
Okay, I got you. I thought you meant. Never mind.
I'm sure there's something in there. I mean, it's a big lake.
Alright. So what are you guys doing now?
It's, we're gonna go back to the town, no? Unless you want to look for more flowers or whatever.
Well, what's it looking like? How much do we have? Like enough time to get back to town still? Or
It's a half-day travel. It's probably...
are we like half of that half-day travel? Because if I remember the map, the lake was like right in the middle.
Yeah, you guys are... you guys traveled some. I think you're like 8 miles or so through the woods. So it'll take you a couple hours. Quarters day travel. But it's around, let's see.
Can we get to the
Hour.
town before nightfall?
Yeah, it's
Or the
about
village?
noonish right now. So you guys
But
can,
yeah, we have plenty of time.
you guys should be able to make it before even dusk. I mean, probably around like 3, 4, depending on how things go.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's gonna be waiting for us there almost, isn't he?
Tomorrow morning, we have to stay in the town.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, we could probably do one more search. Maybe we could get everyone involved. If all of us is flying over and whatnot, and that make it easier.
I'll help. What are we looking for?
Yeah.
So the first thing you have to do is look around and spot like a little area of this white mist. And then once you find the white mist, you have to sort of, now it becomes a little bit harder and you have to make more of like a determined search. And then once it comes to actually picking the flowers, probably it's best for me to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds
So you guys
sounds good.
separate 2 groups,
Sure. I mean, yeah.
or are you guys going to do it together?
Maybe we should do 2 groups. You can't really give somebody more than one advantage, right? So,
Right.
So the dream team gets back together. Avelios and Mizian.
Alrighty.
All right. So now it's a competition. Okay.
Oh,
I
competition.
bet we can find more than you.
All right. Well, let's find out.
All right. So you guys pair off. A little friendly competition.
Hell yeah.
We will whisper me the rules.
No guidance. That's cheating.
I'm using guidance.
I'm
I
only-
use
I'm
guidance
only
anyway.
playing. I'm only playing.
I've never thought anything like that was cheating. If you remember, I
No,
just
it's-
think that's just allowing nature to help you.
I'm just playing. All right. So I guess what's
So
your
the first check is perception.
All right. So Ovis, you help me with perception, and then I help you with
I have a 2.
investigation. What do you have?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a 2 for perception,
Okay.
investigation, so
All right. I got a 6. So all right, I will whisper my investigation. I mean my perception
Perception.
with advantage.
with advantage. Nice.
Okay. Next is investigation.
All right.
So whisper.
That's you, Mizian, and don't forget to do you do /GM roll space D4 rolls the D4 straight to Tyler.
So I can't just hit the 2 GM instead of public on my character sheet?
Yeah, that for the check, but for the D4 for guidance.
Ah, good point. Gotcha. Wait a minute. So how do you do the one for the D4? Say that again. Is it just like a whisper?
You do /GM roll, all one word, /GM roll, and then space D4.
You can also use the die thing on the left, like in the toolbar. If you hit the,
I got it.
the GM there.
I got to take care of it. Oh, really? That's nice to know as well. A day without learning is a wasted day.
Oh, your roll had guidance attached to it originally, so we're okay. You didn't have
Oh
to.
yeah, that's right. Haha. Forgot about that.
Okay, and then next would be the survival checks.
Oh
I
wait,
have a 5.
you have a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll help you then. You sure you don't want to wait for the Vigatory?
No, that's competition.
Oh, okay, okay. You got this. You got this. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna rub his shoulders. Be like, you got this. You got this.
Hey.
This is absolutely crazy on my end. I can't wait to tell you guys.
I would just like to say that Ivelios would have given them a strongly worded lecture beforehand about not completely deleting the natural stock.
Yeah. I mean, you.
Send,
I
send Chief
mean,
out to see what they're
probably
doing.
Intelligent enough.
Send Chief over to see what they're doing.
So
Yes.
the first rolls, Mizian and Ivelios, they had a 20. Natty had a 20. For the investigation rolls, Olvis had a 24, and Mizian had a 24.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
And for the last, Olvis had
So-
a 27.
clearly it comes
was
down to
pretty
harvesting
neck
skill.
and neck.
Say again.
Yeah. When you guys, it came down to harvesting skill where Ivelios had the little bit of an advantage. So I mean they beat you by like a flower. They got like 3 flowers, and you guys got 2. But it was it was awfully close. Even with their guidance, you guys group Olvis and Maddie, you held up pretty well.
That's right. Heath. Well, they ordered a lot
Dream
more,
Team
but
still came out ahead. Dream
Well,
Team.
they ordered a lot more flowers where we were, and we just decided to leave more of them behind.
Yeah.
Decided to
I'm gonna-
leave more than
I'm gonna,
behind.
I'm
Show us
gonna
where.
inside check that statement. 24.
24. Hold on. I got
No,
7.
no. Maddie might be slightly drunk.
I'm slurring my words.
He was seeing double, so that's why he thought there was more. Yeah, so I think that was 5, like 8, 9 flowers in total, something like that.
Sure. And then we'll take one plant that was like not quite bloomed, and I'll do my best to get the roots and everything. And I guess I'll give them a nut to plant next to the tree in the city. Hopefully it's still good by the time we get back tomorrow.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you guys had a little fun competition. Kind of take a break from, the vampire, stress from earlier today. And I assume you guys are going to start heading back towards town.
Yeah, so I will wild shape once again into a giant hyena, and then Mizian will tie the body to me and then jump on, I guess.
All right.
Well, I'm either jumping on or I'm skiing. And I think jumping on sounds safer.
I'll need a survival check.
Would anybody like to assist Ivelios with the survival check?
I will.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's assisting everybody. Okay. So you're able to, make sure you stay on the right path back to town, and I'll just need somebody, a regular.
Not me.
D20 roll.
Not me. Not me.
What can we roll?
Just a D20.
It's coming. 16.
Okay. Let's see here. I know I'll need a percentile.
Ooh, ooh.
For a 16? I thought a 17. Oh, fuck.
54.
Hey, it might not be bad.
I have like no points left. How you doing, all of us? I'm like the
with
lowest I've ever been on points.
well,
Wait, we
with the
took a
2
short rest.
recoveries.
You could have did arcane recovery.
Yeah, I did it both times, so I'm back up to half. So I'm at 22 right now.
2 times. Wait.
You took a short
yeah,
rest. Fire or the camp, right?
yeah, you can only do, I think, 1 arcane recovery per day, even if we take more than 1 short
Oh.
rest.
Well, either way, I'm at 16.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, once a day. Regain half level worth of
Yeah.
spell. Yeah. Okay. What did that roll? Okay. Let's get you guys on map.
So right now I'm a giant hyena if this is happening while we're traveling. So
Yep, it's happening while you're
I'll just
traveling.
bring that token out. And I guess give it its health back.
I'm gonna take myself to the old town road. Gonna ride till I can't no more. Have you heard that song?
Everybody's heard this.
Who hasn't heard that song? You have to be living
I
under
hate
a
it.
rock.
I
to
hate
hear
it.
that song.
Actually, I heard it for the first time, I want to say this week. And I was very disappointed. I saw the video and I was like just very confused. And it was weird. I don't like it.
It makes a lot more sense when you realize he's gay.
I heard that too. Every time I talk about it, they're like he's gay, and I mean, I don't understand how that's relevant, but I guess I don't know.
He's gonna ride till he can't no more.
Okay.
As you guys are traveling down this path, let's put this up here somewhere.
Ooh, that deer is moving.
Nearest large.
Oh, it's growing.
It's moving, growing. Yeah, so it'll be up in this place somewhere up there. And there are one, two. Oh, of course, there's a name attached to it. God damn it! Roll 20.
Those. Oh wait, I shouldn't say. Have I ever seen these creatures before?
You can roll an Arcana check.
Yeah. Why is it always Arcana? Why can't it be like nature or survival or anything but Arcana? I've never seen these creatures before, or at least I don't recognize them.
I'm gonna see if I've seen him before.
Yeah, so you
Maybe.
gotta kind of stop on the road. These things aren't hiding, so you guys can stop whispering me. Yeah, well, unless you know they're blink dogs.
I like to whisper you. Public, there we go. They're
Rolling our
walking.
Cornelius, how tall is this hyena?
How tall? It's a giant hyena. It's not like a regular sized hyena. It's like a hyena. It's the size of a horse.
I mean, shoulders. I mean, riding on the shoulders, you're probably 6-7 feet up in the air.
Fireball would be nicer.
Keep track of how high on things. I don't want to fall too far.
I rolled a 19 on Arcana.
Yeah, you know,
What is it? I don't know what that is.
blink dog.
Blink dog? Oh, okay. Are those good or evil?
Nugget.
They are good.
Okay.
Those are making hot dogs here in a second, but
I mean, guys.
Question:
Yeah.
When you wild shape, you keep some of your class features, right?
Correct.
No, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that mean I can talk to the blink dogs, like with my talk to animals ability, as a giant hyena?
I mean, you could probably talk to them as a giant hyena
Oh,
without
okay.
having that ability. You know.
Okay.
Let's see. What do they know? Oh, they have their own language. What the? What?
Yeah, blink dogs are pretty smart, if I remember correctly.
But they also.
Like giant elves, they have their own language.
Yeah. It's rough because hyenas can't speak, so you can kind of bark and yip at them and try to convey through your passive trait there what you mean. Just probably be a little harder than normal Ivelius.
I have two different abilities that
Yeah.
allow me to talk to animals.
But the problem is that you can't talk. You can bark and yip. So, like I said, you can try. Everything's tribal, or you guys can just move on.
Well, I see Olvas lining up a fireball. Is that what's happening right now? Is that what I casually heard?
I'm thinking
Yes,
about it.
I mean, I'll call out. I'll be like, "Oh, look at the animals. They're eating too."
Yeah, they'll kind of like look up and kind of look at you guys and go back to eating.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
so
if
cool.
Ivelios has seen Olvas cast a fireball before, and if he looks like he's lining up a fireball,
I mean,
Ivelios will.
both, because of their roles, both Olvis and Maddie know that blink dogs are, 9 times out of 10, good creatures.
Yeah, I'm not lining one up. I was just checking if my bad shit was still fresh.
Yeah,
And-
just
And this is the 10th time they all blink on you, and no.
yeah. If they don't bother us, I say we don't bother them.
Ivelios will just yip over there something like "Enjoy your meal."
They'll kind of get
Just
back like,
keep going.
oh, thank you. Yeah, do you want to try some? It's pretty good, fresh.
No, not my style.
They kind of look at you like, but you're a giant hyena.
That is a good point.
Then they'll start, gossiping about, the giant hyena that's a Vegatorian.
Vigatory.
Giant Vegatorian hyena with a elf riding on it.
And a dead body on the back. So you guys make your way by. Like I said, they'll occasionally look up just to make sure that, you ain't trying no shit. And
A herd of blink dogs, I think, is good luck.
and they'll just continue eating. They'll eventually, on your way, probably like 5 or 10 minutes after you pass through, you can hear some more yips and barks, and hyena Velios will kind of interpret that as them moving out, taking their kill, whatever's left, back to whatever den they have, and just good old fashioned blink dog encounter.
Yeah, there was 8 of them. I think in some cultures, 8 is a lucky number.
Yeah. So you
I
guys,
thought just seeing a blink dog was lucky.
I mean,
Well, it's good
Follow
to see them
back.
thriving.
get a puppy. Anyway, so yeah, you guys finish out the couple hours left to travel and arrive back to the village. Let me switch to the village map.
So should we freak the villagers out and just walk in, me as a giant hyena, and
If you want.
and Mizian riding it?
And so you arrive back to Villeneuve, and Olvis is going to disappear for a second. He has to run to. He disappears behind the tree. You can just hear the steady stream of urine.
Yeah, with his flying boots, he can give a whole new meaning to being pissed on or pissed off.
I have a question is of somewhat of a riddle. If Olaf's is blue, does that make him piss green?
Yes, that's correct.
Yellow and blue make green.
Yep. That's exactly how it works.
Chartreuse.
Now that it's daylight out, you guys can see because you arrived in town like evening last, so you're only like 3/4 of day travel to one of the nearby forts that you saw on the map, and from there, this is probably as close as you've been to the. You guys can see the purplish tinge of that magical barrier that keeps, forces at bay from the land beyond time, land before time, dinosaurs, Olvis and Maddie have seen this both before from Menace. It's kind of just there's just a slight different tinge in the sky where the magical barrier is erected. And where supposedly bad things come from, as the village of Menace found out. And that's it. I was going to use. I had a map for the town, right? I put you guys on the town map last game, right? Well, not last game, but like. Oh, I'll have to bring out Menace again because it's almost kind of the same setup. But
Is this the same town where the festival was, or a different town?
no,
Oh, the town where no, you definitely had a map for that
That
town.
was
Yes.
Honeydew, right?
yeah, I had a map for Honeydew, but I don't remember if I brought out a map for Villeneuve or not.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Restore Menace.
I distinctly do not remember. I remember us being on the main map.
Okay. So I'll just reuse assets.
That's the way I do it all the time. Change the color of a couple of things, rearrange the trees, and boom, new map.
New map. Where the hell did it restore to? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Especially when you build them in Roll20 instead of Photoshop, you can move the individual assets around, no problem.
So it leads the old guard, bringing the new guard. Yeah, you guys coming to town?
Yeah, so we walk into the middle of town with giant hyena,
What?
with dead body wrapped around it.
If that's what you want to do.
tow, not wrapped around it, but in tow.
Are you going into town?
Just the one wrapped around you.
You know what I mean.
It's just the body's dragging behind you. It's like, oops, it fell off.
No. I don't want to. Yeah, no, definitely not that. No dragging of bodies behind other things, never.
So, are you going to town as giant hyena? Is that
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. I was
Okay,
making
yeah.
a point to say yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so people start getting freaked out initially, but there's 3 other people with you, and you seem to be tame for right now, so they give you a wide berth.
They should think it's my mount. I'm riding it. It's
Oh, yeah,
tame.
but I mean, giant hyenas are not native to these parts, so people have a right to be freaked out a little bit. Where's the saddle? He's riding bareback.
Do we have to use such terms?
Is that
Term.
the term?
Yeah, that's the term.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm clutching a handful of fur in one hand, and then I'm like leaning back and with my knees wrapped around them, and I'm looking fierce as I ride through, like, haha, look at these peasants. Run from me.
It's definitely not a combat setup. It would never work without a saddle, but it is definitely rideable. Yes, you guys are
With that open.
You guys want to do anything?
What time is it when we get to the village?
Around 4.
4. All right. Well, let's go secure the place for the night. Get some food, and then where are we gonna meet this person, and what time?
Well,
Yeah, I don't know where we're supposed to meet him or when.
I'll message him in the morning after we eat, and then try to meet him right in the center of town here, I guess.
Okay, sounds good. Is there a temple or anything here?
There's a small. It looks a little run down. We'll say it's up here in this corner.
Oh, let me see that. Oh, okay. Can I recognize the symbol on it?
You can roll me a religion check.
All right. $14.
It looks like they worship Kaas right here, who is the god of. It's a dualistic god of nature and the storm in the sky, and also wave and surf. They kind of worship storm god here.
Okay.
Let me spell that for you. Gosray. Gosray.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, let's just find a place for the night, and unless anybody wants to do anything, just relax.
I was pretty fine with relaxing for the night myself.
Sounds like a good idea. And while I'm relaxing, I'm gonna be working on my forestry kit so that my wig doesn't look like it's made of straw.
Pull out some of the hiding the hair before Avelios reverts back.
Oh, that's such a good idea, yeah. Where's that tail at? That's probably been swishing around. It's probably got
Yeah,
a long
fuck
hair.
you. As soon as that happens, I throw his ass off.
I'm not gonna pull it out. I'll just, I'll take a dagger and I'll cut some off so he doesn't get hurt,
Yeah, okay. Now, what do I shape back and I have a weird haircut on my head? Tell me what happens.
He got a big patch.
Yeah, some chest hair missing.
That's funny. All right. So how much for a room? And yeah, I guess that's it. We have plenty of rations and good berries and all other kinds of stuff. So how much for a room for us?
I believe it's only. Let's see. I don't want lifestyle expenses. I want lodging. 5 silver pieces
Per person?
Well, per room.
Per room?
Yeah.
How many people
Per
in a
room.
room?
2 comfortably, 3 if you want to squeeze.
All right. So.
You write down, I'm not sleeping in the same room with Avelios.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll pay for 2 rooms, So, you know, and if somebody wants their own separate room, then that's just going to be on them. But yeah, I'll drop a gold piece.
Alrighty.
Elvis, Maddie, want to use bunking up with me?
It don't matter. I mean, whatever. I'm just going to relax.
Bunk up with flowers in between my cheeks again.
I'll room with Luvelios. Maybe you can give me some tips on Sly here.
That I can do.
All right, sounds good.
I asked Elvis about fishing and why that fish didn't taste quite right.
It's because you have bad taste buds.
Yeah.
Be true.
So yeah, I mean, after eating rations and drinking, I'm just gonna practice forms for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm just gonna sleep. I'll go to bed early.
I mean, people is kind of a safe distance. Olvis gets some stink eyes for being, you know, blue. You know, nobody bothers you, or you know, wants to go pick a fight, or even wants to nobody even wants to be friends.
I would like to reiterate that Ivelios may not look very tough, but he's like 7'5".
But your kind's a little bit more tolerated than, you know, Olvis's. Yeah, did you guys sleep the night away without issue? Oh wait, without an issue? Somebody roll me a d20.
I got it.
We can get mugged in our rooms in the inn? Wow.
Oh,
He got it first.
no, you guys are all set. Oh wait, no, Olva's going first. You guys are not all set. You wake up in the middle of the night to a loud scream somewhere in town.
Oh. Just me?
No, you guess.
Oh.
5 more minutes, Mom.
Mizion, did you hear that? Was it a male or masculine or feminine voice? And how far? Like which direction? North, south?
Mostly feminine.
All right, where are we sleeping?
Wait, what did we use for the inn last time? Was it was this one was the inn, right?
I think it's down here, no?
Yeah, it was one of these two. I forget if it was this one or this one. Doesn't matter. You guys are somewhere down here.
Okay.
Drag and drop. Hold on. Maybe I can drag and drop. Yeah, so you guys are somewhere in this area. Roll me a perception check to try to, you know, get a bead done.
11.
A 9.
Would this be at disadvantage because we're like sleeping?
No, this is after you guys woke up.
Okay.
You guys got startled awake by the scream, and then
I'll ask for nature to bless me and assist me in this role.
okay, so Ivelius and Olvis, you kind of gather that it was somewhere. It was pretty close, somewhere right here, maybe.
Ivelios will just turn to Olvas and go, "Not again," and you know, start. I don't think I wear. Yeah, I wear like leather armor. I probably sleep in my armor, to be honest.
Nobody here wears heavy armor. I mean, so putting it on and off is pretty quick anyway. So,
Yeah.
or you sleep in it. Doesn't really. I know Mizian sleeps naked, so.
Yeah, Mizion's gonna have a tough time.
So everybody I mean, Maddie just like hops right up and he's like, "Yeah, I'm an armor, bitch."
I'm not sure if I actually heard something. I think I might be dreaming. I couldn't tell if it was coming from a direction. It could have been coming from my head. I don't know what's going on.
No, Mizian, wake up! I heard something.
Really?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna start putting clothes on.
Why are you sleeping naked?
That's how you're supposed to sleep.
No,
It's the
that's
only way to keep
crazy.
your clothes clean.
What if there's a fire and you have to run outside naked?
Yes, and you carry your clean clothes with you. Because if you sleep in your clothes all the time because you only have one set of clothes, eventually they become so stiff that you won't be able to move. I know. It's happened.
Well, no. Then you can wash your clothing. I mean, there's water all over the place. I think all of us can do prestidigitation. I can't remember. I don't
There's
know.
money bags over here. Oh,
Somebody-
you just wash your clothes.
Yeah, I bought clothes not too long ago. Besides, I mean, sometimes people tell me I stink. Sometimes it's okay.
Remember that we found Mizian in like in the wilds, like just half starved and smelling to high heaven.
All right, so I mean, after I get up, I'm gonna go run over to Elvis's room and knock on the door. Be like, hey, was
Hey.
that you screaming? I heard the woman.
Yes, we heard that.
Oh, that's messed up.
Did you just say that?
I'm trying to be funny. Wake up, guys. Come on.
All right, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Ivelios and Ovas were just about to leave the room.
Okay,
Got
perfect.
my armor on.
All right, so
And,
I
I'm fully awake now.
will go run
Uh,
outside the front or back or whatever. Is there a back entrance?
yeah, Ivelios would tell Maddie and Mizian if they were unaware where it was coming from that me and Ovas think it's coming from out the back in the middle of the buildings.
Well, quickly, let's go. Somebody could be in trouble.
How long?
Now we have not had the benefits of a long rest, correct? So if we
Not yet.
still have our barely any slots and whatnot.
It's probably as you guys wake up. It's probably like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
nice
but-
and cool out tonight.
Yeah, it's probably like 20 degrees. The moon is providing some light with the occasional cloud cover, kind of casting shadows in random spots.
Yes, but some of us can see in the dark.
And so you can't.
Is it like pitch black out or?
No, it's kind of like I said. It's lit. It's lit AF, fam. With just the occasional cloud,
Oh, okay.
casting shadows.
Well, I mean, I have my dart glowing, so.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have plenty of light on the party. It's fine. Hold on.
Mizian, I don't think you've used it yet, but don't forget that I think you have the ring of spell storing, so you have some spells that you can access.
You're right. I do have it, and I recall saying that, hey, it vanished off of my character sheet and asked what spells were on it, and all I heard was healing word.
I said there was healing word. I think I said healing word, healing spirit, which would be 3 levels worth, and hold person were the 3 spells that I put in it. So a 2nd level hold person, a 2nd level healing spirit, and then a 1st level healing word, and that's 5 spell levels.
What?
That's correct, right? Healing word, healing spirit, hold person.
Yes, yes, that's it.
Oh, she got
Okay.
bigger. She
Right.
got
It's a
bigger.
person.
She
Well, I
got
just
bigger.
wanted to make sure you guys saw it.
I also have that javelin, and I had planned on using it on the vampires, but they kept moving all over the place, and I couldn't get them lined up.
All right. All right. So I guess when I go outside,
guys
okay,
run out.
where did the sound come from? I ask Uvelios.
Over here.
Quickly.
Yeah, so Velios and Olvis probably lead you guys to where they.
All right. I'll go run. I mean, is this 5 feet per square?
Nah, it's just kind of a map.
Okay. All right. So I'll go run in that direction then, staying within 20 feet of the party. Quickly, he's up here, right? somewhere, maybe? Yes?
Yes, not far from here. It sounded like.
Ivelios will turn into a giant owl
John Owl.
and probably pick up, if he lets me, Mizian.
Oh God.
This is a scary situation. Okay.
But he's going to sleep.
Is he gonna? He might be trying to drop me. I don't know what's going on here. But sure, I'm flying. Let's go.
All right. So yeah, I grab Mizian and I fly him up to, like this. I have 120 feet of dark vision now, so I guess I would fly him and drop him off on like the top of this building for a good. He likes to shoot things from a distance.
Yeah, as you guys all eventually gather around, you see this woman, crying over this body. He looks like he has a bottle in his hand, but his chest and area, and there's just blood on the ground, and she's just sobbing. There's a back door open on this building here.
I want to pull out the healer's kit and try to use it on her.
On her?
The one who's dead or whatever. Hurt.
Oh, you're gonna lose one. No, the woman's alive.
Wait a minute. What? Which one is the woman? It looks like the woman's laying down.
This is a woman. This is a guy.
Oh, okay.
He's in a
There's a
hairband
man
band.
with a bottle. He's
Yeah.
bloodied up, and there's a woman standing over him, bawling.
Thank you, Dylan.
Oh, okay. Well, the one that's bloodied on the floor, I'm gonna tend to them. Are you okay? What happened here? Okay.
And
17.
She's like, I don't know. There's this guy at our back door, and he wanted to come in. And
Who, this guy on the
this guy-
floor?
No, that's my husband.
Oh.
This guy was staying out there, and he wanted to come in. My husband was getting pissed because he wouldn't leave us alone at this time of night. And came out to shoo him off, and he attacked him, and then ran off into the night.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, here, pinch your nose and stop the bleeding. Which way did they run?
I don't know, somewhere out this way. She points over to the trees and
I go,
bushes.
I guess I try and look for the big ass owl that's close by. And I go,
Yeah,
caca!
So as you're cleaning the blood away, Maddie, it looks like he was like some major clog, like gashes throughout his chest.
Oh, shit.
You also notice 2 puncture wounds.
Like on his neck? Are they on his neck?
Or around the shoulder area. Yeah.
Well, he's going to be okay.
is he dead? Is he dead? Like 17?
No, he's
Is
alive.
he dead?
He's alive.
Is he dead?
No,
to
he's
stay,
dead. No,
to
he's
stay
dead.
put? Okay.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Oh, well, okay. I'll like kind of close his eyes, his eyelids, and say, sorry to say, but your husband here, it looks like he did not make it. I don't have the powers to restore this person, but we have to burn the body. And I look at her very seriously when I say that.
She looks absolutely horrified. She's like, "What? Why?"
Look, and I show like the neck. I say he was bitten by the vampire, a creature of the night.
she's looking at it. She's just like having a hard time processing. She's like,
Yeah.
No, that's just old wives' tale.
No. We killed a bunch of these yesterday. They're very real. I'm trying to
You roll a
be as
perception
genuine as
check.
possible. I know it sounds hokey.
Yeah, I mean she's what's
12.
the common has 0 and everything. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I rolled that. She rolled a 16. So yeah, she believes you. Uh, so both Olvis is still whispering me rolls.
Oh yeah, because it's chief. Sorry.
So both Chief and Owl Avelios kind of see movement, like leaping through the shadows, going north out of town. Moving, extremely quick.
Do we want to pursue this thing that has killed this man? Because it's moving quickly.
We have to, yes. Okay, ma'am,
Okay.
go inside. You will be safe as long as you do not open the door. Do not let anybody in except for me, him. I point to Olvis. I look for Mizian. I don't know if I can see him or not.
What's your passive stealth,
So
Mizzou?
see me, I'm like hanging over the roof, looking down.
Mizzou just hanging out.
I'm perched up there like Batman, just watching.
All right, so I don't know if I see him or not. I'll look around if
Yeah,
I don't see him.
he's
Oh, I
not
do?
hiding.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so unless it's him, I point to Olvis, him, and I point to Mizian up top, or the big owl in a different form. He's like a big light blue guy with a patch of hair missing from his chest. Don't open the door for anybody but us. And with that said, I don't have any stakes or anything. Hold on.
Pitons? You don't have any pitons? Those might be made out of wood.
No, those would be made out of metal, iron. I think. I like spikes and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I have a healer's kit. They're not in there. No.
What about I could give you each a couple arrows and you can use them instead of the stakes, more like pencils. They still do the trick.
Okay, let's try that. And I'll hold my hand up so he can throw some down at me or whatever.
So while Mizian is busy throwing these arrows down, an owl just comes down, grabs him like a little like burrito because he's laying down, right, and then just takes off north with him.
Say, holy shit!
All right.
Okay, go inside.
Go inside.
And then I'll just go running, I guess.
Yeah, she runs inside, and you hear the click of her lock as she locks herself in, but
I'll kind of run around the
Runs.
corner that way.
Olvis is flying.
Yep.
Funnily enough, speaking of things that have their own languages, giant owls also speak giant owl.
No wonder they're up there just in the trees talking shit about people.
I have
Wait, they're talking about who?
I have 120 feet of dark vision as a giant owl and a 60-foot fly speed. So yeah, I take off, dashing with a Ms. Burrito I don't know how to say it. Anyway, Miserito in tow.
Burrito. That sounds like something you get at Taco Bell.
I'll follow too.
Yeah, right behind everybody.
Well, I don't have a choice to follow. I'm just along for the ride, but it sounds like it's a pretty cool ride.
My My passive perception in this form is 23.
That it is. Let's see here. So I will need another round of people in the sky. Give me perception checks. Trying to follow the tracks on the ground will have to be a survival.
Ooh, natural 20.
That's Chief's third straight natural point.
Are you flying around blind there, Elvis?
I'm rolling for myself too.
Oh, okay. So Chief is just.
I am pretty much blind though.
I mean, yeah, Chief sees what he sees, but you don't know what he sees unless you talk to him. There's your perception. Who am I missing? Mizzy? Nope. I guess Maddie, if you want to try to track on the ground.
No, I'm just following the owl.
Just gonna follow the owl. Okay.
Yep.
That damn stupid Chief over there, and stupid Alvelios. So yeah, you guys see him. He's starting to, or it, they, whatever you want to call him, is, disappearing into the forest up north. Moving at a fairly quick pace. Like your fly speed's 60.
Yeah, so I can move 120 foot around.
Yeah, so I mean, with your speed, you feel like you can definitely catch up to him as long as you keep track of him. Olvis and Maddie will be able to catch up. Olvis is just kind of keeping pace. So there's kind of a line here of bird, owl. Not bird, owl, Maddie, Olvis, and then Chief is somewhere doing circles.
Just out of question,
Yes.
if he's holding me in one of his claws or talons as we're flying, are my arms still free? Can I actually be firing from a giant eagle? Or I'm sorry, owl?
Yeah, you're just grappled.
Oh, okay.
Not restrained. You're just grappled.
Okay.
So I'll need another round of checks as you guys approach the forest. Darn it. What the? Okay, so everybody, the fly group, starts going over, and you happen to look down, and this thing tried to hide in the branches, but you notice it, and it jumps down and starts, sprinting away again. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Obviously, Group A up here, whatever you want to call yourself, guys, can get.
I mean,
them.
clearly we have established ourselves as the dream team.
The dream team. Yes, that's what it was. You guys can catch up to this thing next round.
Well,
Maddie-
Mizian has a 60-foot sight, and
Yeah.
and he's got
I was saying-
a longbow. He can shoot things from 600 feet away.
That's why I was asking you how I was being held. I'm like, well, wait a minute. If I can see him, I can hit him.
You can try. You have to shoot through trees.
Well, that's true. I can attempt to hit him because if I remember correctly, you said I would be attacking at disadvantage because I'm grappled, right?
No, grapple is not disadvantage. Restrain's disadvantage.
Oh, my bad. Okay, cool. Is he actually in the trees? Can I see him?
No, he jumped down and started to run.
Oh no, I'm one in his ankle or in his ass.
Ass ankle. What the? Yeah, so you get him in his ass ankle. From that damage.
No sneak damage to that though. I gotta take that off real quick.
It's okay. So you don't,
Okay.
yeah, so
Well, does he see us?
Yeah,
The-
well,
I just hit him with an arrow.
he definitely sees you
I'm,
now.
I'm saying beforehand, you might have had advantage, so you
Yeah.
might have got a sneak
You
attack.
guys,
Yeah, but if you're dashing and all that, you're not gonna be stealthing.
he saw you
Okay.
guys and jumped down and started running. And that's when Mizian let off his shot, and you hear a slight grunt of pain as this thing is dashing through the woods again. Maddie, give me a perception check.
Is it in dim light? Do I get disadvantage?
Well, I mean, you have some light.
Okay.
But it's hearing more than seeing, so you can just roll normal.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, you're able to hear the commotion and kind of gather that if you're following the bird, you might always constantly be behind. So
I'll do step of the wind. I'll do whatever I need to like catch up. Do whatever.
yeah, you'll take a linebacker cut and try to cut him off. Olvis, unfortunately, you're just kind of doing the best you can.
Yeah.
Elvis isn't flying?
He is, but I mean,
Oh, okay.
his speed is equal to the vamp, so he can't make up any ground.
Right, okay. Yeah, with step of the wind, I'll be at like 135.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I guess to start next, no reason to start combat with such little time left. So I guess we'll just end it here.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right, so hold on. Let me burn that key point now just to play it fair. Okay. That way I guess I'll be closer.
Yeah, I'll get a map up next time. So
Okay. Awesome.
so
Pretty
we know
cool.
where everybody is.
Good game, everybody.
All right.
Yes. Yep.
Alright, we are chasing the vampire.
The vampire that ruined our sleep.
It's okay. We'll have plenty of sleep after this is done, and we will be heroes in the process. That woman who just lost her husband, was she attractive?
Let's see. Yeah,
Yeah?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? Nice. Alright.
But her personality was a 7. Okay.
7. Hey, look at that. There's chemistry and compatibility. And she obviously doesn't have a problem with somebody who drinks.
And she's apparently single now too.
Yeah, and she got a house and everything. Alright, what should I make as my new character?
Whoa.
That's funny. Okay. We gotta beat the vampire first.
You know that you forgot what D10. You forgot what D10 to write. You ready for this? You need the crazy D10. How crazy
Oh, that's
is
right.
she?
I forgot the third.
Crazy? Oh, crazy's great.
I
Crazy
forgot
just
the third.
means like good sex.
Let's see. No, not crazy at all.
Not crazy. Look at that. Holy shit. All right. So what should my next character be? Because I think I'm ready to retire.
How many kids do you have?
All right.
How many kids?
How many kids? What are you doing?
That's
Stop
probably a
that.
D4.
No.
That's probably a D4.
No kids.
Right?
No kids.
No. No, there was no kids. It's a small house. Look at
Those
that.
are
They
cats.
can't-
She has
they
4
can't-
cats.
4 cats. You come back. There's no cats there, but she comes back. Sorry to move on to a crazy cat lady.
All right. No, that's cool. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. Good game, everybody. Thank you for whoever's watching over in Twitchland. and yeah, we'll get these up soon. So
Yes, next week,
next
Yes,
week,
sir.
same time, same place.
same
Quick
bet,
question: does anybody have anything to do on Ash, like for Lent or anything? I know we don't play on Wednesdays, but I don't. I just wanted to ask if there's any plans 2 weeks from now for anybody. I don't know.
Nope, I'll be here.
I'm good.
I know there's some people that do that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not religious, so
now we're a bunch of heathens.
I believe that the name of the holiday on the Thursday after Ash Wednesday is called Maundy Thursday.
What's it called?
Maundy Thursday. It's
Maundy?
here. Yeah, it's like hold on, Maunda. It's like wow, that's weird.
Monday, 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 Monday.
We are not mocking anybody's religious beliefs. We just don't know how to spell.
That's true because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, damn it, man.
All right, cool. I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Great game.
Good
See you soon.
night.
Have a good
Peace.
one.
Right.